Welcome to Subpar Sunday, everybody. You're with the Hophead Connisaur. You know my co-star Coney here. And yes, we're at Coastal Fermentory, and you're probably thinking to yourselves, why is the Hophead down at Coastal and not at his place on a Sunday doing a beer review? Well, today is a special edition of Subpar Sunday, which is going to lead up to a new series here in the future. You know, it's getting hard for me to try to find domestic beers, say at the grocery store or 7-Eleven or little convenience stores like that, because I am not going to go out and buy a 6-pack of a crappy domestic beer just to do a beer review on. Now, you've seen lately, I've been doing like the big tall cans and everything, and it's getting harder and harder. You know, I pour that into the glass. I don't have my country bumpkin glass today, so this is the glass I will be doing the tasting out of today. And you're probably thinking, well, if you're at a brewery, what beer could you have down here? And you know what? Someone approached me today and said, hey, I've got something for you for Subpar Sunday. And they told me what it was. I was like, well, you know, that's not really a beer. And you're probably thinking to yourselves, I know what this guy is going to be doing. This is going to lead up to a new series here eventually soon. What is my 20th episode of Subpar Sunday, and I'm just telling you, it's getting harder and harder. And you know, I'm a guy. You know, for me, like, I'm not going to buy a 6-pack of a crappy domestic beer and let it sit in my fridge, because that's all it's going to do. And I think Coney would agree. Yeah, Hophead, you're not wasting your money on that. Now, I'm, you know, going out and buy, you know, the big tall cans, pouring what I can into my, you know, country bumpkin glass and everything, and pouring out the rest. But, you know, I'm willing to accept, you know, the $2 risk that I'm doing for that, or maybe $3 risk that I'm doing for that. You know, not trying to go out and spend, you know, a little bit more money than that. And everybody's like, well, you know, you can get, you know, some of these domestic beers cheaper, you know, by the 6-pack. And you're probably right. I mean, I could, you know, pick up a 6-pack of Budweiser or Bud Light, you know, probably for like $6-7 or whatever. And you know me, like for my craft beers, I'm spending a little bit more money than that for a 6-pack. That's because, you know, I like flavor. And today's, I don't know what you want to call this, it will actually have some flavor, but it's not going to be my style of checking in. So you're probably thinking, what are we checking in today? Or what are we reviewing today? And this will result in a check-in also. So, Anheuser-Busch, I always call it Anheuser-Busch. I know it's in InBev, Anheuser-Busch and everything, but this is from Anheuser-Busch, and I'm sorry to say, like, I see people drinking beers. Where was I the other day? I was at Park Lane Tavern, and I saw a guy drinking a Mick Ultra, and he had a lime in it. And I'm just one of those, like, you just can't church up dirt. I mean, it's Mick Ultra. Now, if Mick Ultra's your thing, good for you. But it's not my thing. And I'm just giving my opinion on it because, you know, this is all opinion based. I say that every week, so no one can get angry at me for crapping on their beer that they like to drink and everything. But, I mean, it's Mick Ultra. Putting a lime into it's going to what? It's lime water? Just like Blue Moon. Blue Moon's another one. You know, people want to put an orange in it. What? I mean, it's a Belgian style beer. Don't get me wrong, but why do you need to put an orange in it? Why can't you just drink it as it is? I mean, you know, people add stuff into beers, and I'm waiting to do a special one for a beer that I saw a guy drinking at Mellow Mushroom, and he put a green olive into it. So that's going to be interesting when I do that beer. And I won't tell you what it is, because you'll have to watch the video for that one. So what are we going to be reviewing today? Leading up to a series. This isn't in my normal Subpar Sunday beers. What is this bullshit? Sorry if I offended anybody by saying bullshit. What is this? Bud Light Seltzer. I mean, okay, seltzer. Flavored water? You know, with a little bit of alcohol in it. I guess that's what it is. So today we're doing Bud Light Seltzer with strawberry. 5% alcohol, 100 calories. So I guess if you're watching your girlish figure, this would be like it's a seltzer. I can't call it a beer. That's what I'm here for today. Someone said, hey, I got something for you. And I was like, let me just try it out. It's going to lead up to a series anyway when I do a seltzer series. And there's plenty of seltzers out there. And pretty much by flavor too, of different brands. I mean, they're White Claw, Truly, Bud Light. I'm sure there's some other ones out there. I'll just have to do some research on that just so we can do that. But yeah. So looking at the back of the nutrition facts here, we have a 1 can and 100 calories, and there is 2 grams of carbs, and it gets from sugars. So we're gonna crack this open. Of course, we know how seltzers are. They're clear, so nothing that's gonna be, anything spontaneous for us. But you know what? Ooh, yeah, we just cracked this thing open. It's almost like a Red Bull. You think about it, it's a Red Bull can. All right. Oh, yep. See, there we go. There you go. See that for the camera? Look at that. It's just that looks like water. That's what that looks like. It just looks like water with a little bit of bubbly to it. And probably once I get done with all that stuff and everything, there's not much to it. I mean, that's all it is. That's your look for a Bud Light seltzer. Not much to it at all. I mean, look at that. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh because I am not a seltzer guy. I think I've tried once. I think I've tried 2 before. And one of them was before I got into the craft beer scene. So I do have an explanation for that one. And the other one was because I went to a friend's house who was moving into a house, and that's the only thing they had to drink. So I was like, okay, I'll just drink them. But I didn't check it in. But this one will result into a check-in, obviously. So here we go to Bud Light Seltzer. Oh, and I should put my pinky up for this one, just so that, I can just drink this as it is. Yeah. It's pretty boring. I mean, it's almost like a puree that's got a little bit of strawberry flavor to it. That's really what it is. It's just like sparkling water with a strawberry note. And I know it's got alcohol in it and everything, and people, want to have the alcohol in it and all that, and it's seltzer. And granted, 100 calories, compared to some of these other, craft beers you drink. And I don't know about the Domestics. I probably need to start paying, some of them, have like 90 calories, whatever. But like craft beers, like I drink here and everywhere else and all that, have a lot more calories. So, that's the thing. So thankfully, because it comes in this small can, I don't have to chug as much. So we're gonna chug this seltzer water. I guess you just call it a seltzer, right? That's all we're gonna call it. So here we go. Bud Light seltzer, strawberry. Down the hatch we go. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh my God. No. Oh. That is, I don't know what's even worse. Trying to chug a crappy domestic beer or chug a seltzer. Oh my God, look at my face. Anyway, if you're a seltzer person, good for you, but this is a no for me. And when I start my seltzer series, oh yeah, we're gonna have some interesting times with this. So anyway, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, click it at the bottom. If you haven't turned on your notifications when I do new beer reviews, turn your notifications on. Oh my God, thankfully I don't have to worry about drinking any more of this. This was pretty bad. I don't think Coney would probably approve of this, but anyway, get out there, support your local craft breweries. Oh, hey, the wind's trying to draw my can away from me. Thank God, take that thing away from me. Anyway, Get out there, support your local craft breweries, drink craft beer and not crap beer, and not crap seltzer, because this was crap. And we'll see you next week for another beer review. Happy Sunday.